me, it's Bella. Wait, that's not how I say it. I say, hello my friends, welcome back to my channel. Or if you're new here, welcome to your new favorite place on the internet. My name is Bella. Welcome to my Mojo Dojo Casa house. Wait, that makes me a Ken, which I don't want to be. Welcome to my humble abode. There we go. Hi. Today is Monday and I felt like, you know, it's about time that I start a new reading vlog. I feel like every time a new week starts, I have this thought of starting a reading vlog and then I never do. And then it's Wednesday and I'm like, okay, it's too late to start a reading vlog now. But today is Sunday. No, today is Monday. I want to start a reading vlog because I've been reading some books. Some have been better than others. And I really would just want to talk about books with you guys, and not only books, but like the animes that I've been watching and the shows that have taken up like 40% of my time. The other 40% is for reading, and then the other 20% is for like taking care of myself, which obviously I haven't been doing. Lots to talk about. The first thing that I want to talk about is how I'm doing with my August TBR. At the beginning of every month, after I film my TBR of the month, or like my monthly TBR, I like to do like a notes app with all of the books that I mentioned. And I like to see just how we're doing, you know, how many books am I missing? How many books have I already read? And according to this lovely notes app, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've read 9 of the books that I said I would that are in my August TBR, which is exciting because I have also read books outside of my TBR. So I feel like I'm doing okay. I feel like so far I'm having a pretty good reading month. I'm liking the majority of the books that I'm reading. I have read 2 books so far this month that have been 2 stars, which is, you know, never good. You don't want to have 2 books back to back being 2-star reads. But that's what happened to me when I read Family Bonds by Elizabeth Acevedo and Lolita by Vladimir Nabokov. I don't really want to talk about Lolita, why did I say it like that? I don't really want to talk about Lolita just yet because I want to do some research. I want to do my best to understand the thesis of this book and understand the reasoning behind it. Like, I do know in a way the author wrote it to showcase how disgusting this subject matter can be. But then the thing that I have, you know, that I struggle with is he doesn't necessarily romanticize it, but he also doesn't deny it. I don't know. I feel like I need to do some research before I can coherently and intelligently speak about this book. So I'm probably going to give you guys my thoughts when we're in the wrap up for August, because yeah, I need to do some research. I need to read about this book before I just go off spewing my ignorant opinions. So I hope you guys don't mind. I'm pretty happy with my August TBR and how it's going. I only have 1, 2, 3, 4 books left. I do have some other books that I want to read that are not part of my official TBR. Yeah, I'll just show them to you guys. Okay, so obviously we have the One Piece manga volumes, but I don't have volume 3 yet, but it should be getting here pretty soon. Hopefully this week. Maybe I'll binge read them before my trip to the United States. But apart from the One Piece manga, I also have Vampires of El Norte written by Isabella Cañas. I am also excited to read this, but I'm also kind of like, 30% of me wants to leave this for October because, you know, vampires, apparently it's like a wild, wild west type of story. Vampires and vaqueros face off on the Texas-Mexico border in this supernatural western from the author of The Hacienda. Like, come on now, that, and look at the first quote. I did try to read like the first few pages just to get a sense of how the story was going to be. First off, look at this. That is just stunning. Look at how it starts. It literally took me back to the times when my mom would say this to me, because it starts with like a little lullaby that my mom would sing to me, which, you know, in retrospect, honestly doesn't make sense because this is actually terrifying. But anyways, it goes, duérmete niño, duérmete ya, que viene el cuco y te comerá. And it's basically saying, go to sleep, child. that this monster is coming and he's going to eat you if he finds you awake. It's basically your parents threatening you to go to sleep, because if you don't, you're going to be eaten alive. You know, so just your basic Latin American folklore, lovely lullabies to sing to children, to babies. Yeah, I grew up listening to that song basically every night. And then when I was opening this book and I saw that, I was like, oh my god, wait, that takes me back. 30% of me wants to leave this for October, but also I'm just so excited to have another Isabel Cañas book in my hands. I just want to devour it. I don't know. So this is one of the books that I still have to read. And then this is the other one that I'm kind of a little bit intimidated by, which is North and South, written by Elizabeth Gaskell. I have heard, this is a bookmark, but I haven't started it. I just put it there as sort of like to motivate me to use this bookmark when I finally start it. It's actually extremely floppy, which I really appreciate. Thank you so much for that, Penguin Classics. I'm still intimidated by you, but it's nice detail to have. And then the book that's not on my official August TBR is Virginia Woolf's A Room of One's Own. It's not like, come on now, it's literally so tiny. And again, the bookmark is 1 page away from the beginning, so like I haven't really started reading it, but I really want to, because I've just, throughout the years, I've heard so much about Virginia Woolf, and I have read one of her books. I think 2 of her books, actually. I remember that I read To the Lighthouse before I read classics for fun. I think I read it just like, I don't know, because I saw a quote on Tumblr and I was like, uh-huh. Whoa. Plot twist of plot twist. I just got a delivery, which is insane. So let me just quickly finish saying that I really want to finish this because I've read 2 of Virginia Woolf's works before, and I really loved, oh my god, what's that one? The Waves? No. Oh my god. I'm just gonna put it up here. I really enjoyed that one, and it made me excited to pick this one up, which is an essay, but like an imaginative essay where she pretends that Shakespeare had a sister who is equal to Shakespeare in talent and equal in genius, but whose legacy is radically different. Her message is a simple one. Women must have a steady income and a room of their own in order to have the freedom to create. I mean, who wouldn't want to read this? You know what I mean? We'll see if it fits into my August TBR, because I do have 2 pretty, you know, I do have books that I need to read before this one, so we'll see. Reading aside, we have an unboxing now. I'm so excited. I didn't know this was gonna get here today, and literally in the middle of my filming, so this is perfect. Oh my goodness, okay, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 packages. Oh my god, I'm so happy. Okay, let's do this one, because it's brown and it's different. It's not like other girls. Oh, there's 2 books. There's 2 books inside. Hello? Oh, plot twist of the century is me sending you this instead of Nat. Is it no longer human? Okay, so Nat is one of my Patreons, and Nat's, I think, favorite book of all time, or like one of her top 5 books of all time, is No Longer Human by Osamu Dazai. She's literally always talking about it. Nat, we love you. And we love that this book literally is just like a part of you now. But anyways, plot twist of the century is me sending you this instead of Nat. I hope you'll enjoy your daily I hope you'll enjoy your daily dose of mentally ill men from Angela. Oh, thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Oh, hold the phone. Oh my god. Oh wait, if you like Heartstopper, I have something equally sweet and wholesome for you from Angela. Oh my god, how did you know that I needed this? Shut up. Okay, let's see. Yep, No Longer Human. There we go. Oh my goodness. This is a lot shorter than I thought it would be. What does this have? 177 pages. Oh wow. Okay, I may take this with me to my trip because it's like short and sweet and depressing. Like it's perfect for a trip to Disney, don't you think? So let me put the notes just so that I don't lose them. And then the next book that Angela got me. Oh my god, it's a manga! My Love Mix Up by Wataru Hinekure. My love mix-up. This looks adorable. Shut up. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, these people are hot. Oh my god, it's the head pat for me personally. I felt that. I felt that in a molecular level. Oh my goodness, Angela! Thank you so much for this. Oh my goodness. I have been blessed today by you. You're such an angel. Thank you so much for this. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is gonna be so hard because I really want to read this now, but it's not part of my August TBR, but I have to read those books, but like, I want to read these. Oh my god. Oh my god. Life just got so much more interesting, and it's all thanks to Angela. Oh my god. Okay. I'm just, okay. Yeah. I'm gonna go with this one now because it's also a different color than these two, and it's just, she's not like other girls, okay? She needs to be picked first. She's a pick-me girl. Okay. This is a manga. Have I ordered? Oh my god, shut up. I was just talking about this. Don't. Oh my god. Oh my god, it came perfect. Thank you, Amazon. You don't always get it right, but you got it right for One Piece, and I really appreciate that. This is volume 3 of the One Piece omnibus version. It has volumes 7, 8, and 9. We have Sanji, Luffy, and Nami in the cover. We have Sanji in the back as well. Stop! Oh my god, it's Nami's backstory. I don't think I can take that, but I will because it's Nami. Like, I have to. She deserves it. Wait, does that mean that this has the iconic? Okay, we love that. We love stunning covers. Does that mean we get the iconic scene here? Oh no, it has to be in volume. We do get it. It's literally here. This is where the iconic scene is. Obviously, I can show it to you guys. Oh my god, can I show it to you guys? No, I can't. I don't want to ruin this moment for anyone. Because when I saw it in the anime, I was dying. I literally died. Oh my goodness. I know who sent this to me. Okay, she didn't send me a note, so it's good that I know who sent this to me. Mary, the girl that basically introduced me to One Piece, that forced me, that manipulated me into starting the anime and the manga. Thank you so much for this. Oh my god, you've made my entire day. Like, if Angela made my day, you made my night. There we go. Oh my god. I'm so, oh my god, that means I can binge the other 2 volumes that I have. Shut up. Wait, oh my god, maybe it is good to be alive right now. Listen, my moods have been fluctuating, but today is definitely a very good day. Oh my god, I am so excited. Thank you so much, Mary. Oh, I cannot wait to cry my eyes out. Thank you. Let's open this one. Maybe. Oh, yeah. Oh no. Wait. Wait. Oh my god, shut up. Did Mary send me 2 volumes of One Piece? Stop, Mary. No. I would never let my Luffy be sad. Shut up. She did not just say that. I would never let my Luffy be sad. Enjoy from your Nami. I'm gonna cry. Oh my god, Mary? Are you lying to me right now? Oh my god, Mary didn't only just send me volume 3. She also sent me volume 6. Oh my gosh, she's insane. Okay, wait. This volume has Ace, Luffy, and Chopper, and Chopper's doctor, which I'm sorry, I don't remember his name. Oh, Dr. Hiriluk? Tony Chopper. Look, I am so, oh my goodness. I'm literally so emotional right now. I can't, Mary. Oh my god, look at Chopper. Look at him. I'm gonna cry. Oh my god, I'm so, oh my god. Look at Chopper. He looks so, oh my god, I'm gonna cry. Stop. I'm being so dramatic. I know it, and I'm not going to stop. I'm literally so happy right now. Oh my God, wait, shut up, Mary. I can't believe you did this. Oh my God, shut up. Shut up, like don't speak. I love you so much, shut up, shut up. You deserve the world, shut up. I know you're not talking right now, just shut up. I love you so much. Oh my God, okay, before I lose my absolute mind, let's open the last package. Oh my gosh, she's insane. You guys are insane. This is Heaven Official's Blessing, shut up. Is this volume 6? Because if this is volume 6, I swear to God, I'm gonna trash my whole August TBR. I'm going to trash my whole August TBR and I'm just gonna binge read One Piece, My Love Mix-Up, No Longer Human, and Heaven Official's Blessing. Literally, I'm saying it now. If this is Heaven Official's Blessing, I'm losing my goddamn mind. I think you guys can tell. Let's look at the note first. After reading this volume, it's Heaven Official's Blessing. After reading this volume, I had one single thought. Xie Liang may not hold grudges against the people who've wronged him, but Hua Cheng and I do. Hope you enjoy reading this one as much as I did. XOXO from Alor. Shut up. Shut up. I'm literally sweating. The serotonin is so much that it's literally sweating out of my body. Holy crap. Holy crap. Holy crap. Holy crap. Amazon loves me. This is also in literal perfect condition. Stop. Stop. Okay, this is volume 6 of Heaven Official's Blessing. I have volume 5, which was gifted to me by Sunny. This is the only copy that I own. If you saw another copy, you're wrong. This is the only copy that exists. And now I'm just gonna call you Hua Cheng. Hua Cheng sent me volume 6. I am so incredibly stupidly in love with you right now. I'm so sorry. Do you want to have my children? It's honest question. You can say no. This is beautiful. Not tangled, not tangled. Shut up. What is this? I need to read that scene right now. Leave me alone. I need to, you know, technically, theoretically, I shouldn't be flipping through this one because I haven't even read volume 5, but there's just something inside of me that doesn't really oh my god, oh my god. I need to read volume 5. Like, as we speak, I need to read. Look at all my hair. I'm so sorry. It's like my physical appearance is finally mirroring the chaos that is inside of me, and I am so sorry that you have to see this. It's okay. I can fix myself. I promise. I need to stop. Okay, listen. Volume 6, Alor, Hua Cheng, you're insane. I love you so much. Please have my babies, but only if you look like this. Holy, I can't believe this. Shut up. Oh my god. Okay, wait. Okay, okay. Can we just take a sec? Okay. Can we just take a second to like appreciate how much love I've received today? And I literally, oh my goodness. I can't even begin to explain to you how hard today has been. Yeah, wow. Like, life is so silly sometimes, you know what I mean? And it'll give you some of the toughest battles, and then it'll give you things like this that remind you that life is still worth living. And I'm just like so incredibly grateful to all 3 of you for making this day worth it, for making me want to not just cuddle up in bed and forget, you know, and just fall asleep. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness, thank you. Thank you so much for caring for me, for wanting to send these books to me, for being a part of my book collection, for being a part of my favorite people in this whole entire world. Literally, ask me to do anything for you and I will do it. Except maybe sell like a body part or something. I don't know, don't get too dark, but I will do anything for you. Just like, you know, boundaries. Oh my goodness. Okay, these, oh my god, look at all of them. These are all of, wait, no. This one isn't new, I'm sorry. There we go. These are all of my new books. Oh my goodness, I didn't think, I didn't know my book collection was going to grow today, but I am so happy with this turn of events. This is my favorite plot twist of my entire life. So thank you to Angela and Mary and Aylor, because oh my goodness, you are truly the GOAT. I kind of need a pick-me-up, and I do love Heartstopper. I recently binge watched season 2 and it was everything. So since Angela mentioned that if I like Heartstopper, I am going to love this one, I think I'm gonna read this today. Oh my god, stop, he's adorable. Yeah, I think I'm gonna read this today. Oh my god, I'm so happy. Thank you guys so much. I love and appreciate every single one of you, but especially Angela, Mary, and Aylor. So I think, okay, I'm going to pick up this mess now and just cry off camera a little bit, just like scream at the top of my lungs. And yeah, I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. I'll talk to you guys later and enjoy the rest of the vlog. Yeah, okay, bye. friends, how are we doing? I'm currently living an I'm currently living an era that is uncategorizable. Yes, said that in my first try. Yeah, the era that I'm currently living is just unidentified. It's never been seen, it's never been done. I'm kind of a pioneer of mental illness. I don't know where this was going. Anyways, hello my friends. I have not updated my book series tracker in the longest time, and I have either finished a couple of series, I've continued reading series, and I just have not updated my Notion. So I thought this would be the perfect time actually to do that and just talk through some of the series that I've been reading recently. Let's see what we got, okay? Okay, see, Heaven Official's Blessing. I am allegedly still on book 2, but actually in the month of, was it August or July? I think it was July, I read volume 4, and I'm planning on reading volume 5 very, very soon. So there we go, 4 out of 8, 50% through, so that's exciting. I am so excited to continue this series because I've heard that the next few volumes are so devastating and so emotionally difficult to go through. And I love books that push me to the edge. So I am so excited to see if I'm going to break or not. Then we have Crowns of Nyaxia. Nyaxia? Wow. By Carissa Broadbent. So those are the Serpent and the Wings of Night, and the Ashes and the Star-Cursed King, and the Six Scorched Roses. Oh my god, I'm so good at this. Yes, yeah, I read the sequel, so I'm no longer in the novella. I'm in book 2. It says total of book 6, but apparently it's going to be like 3 duologies. So this duology is already over, and then there's going to be another duology that follows another set of characters, and then another duology with another set of characters. But we're still going to have like the characters that we've met in previous books. Did you guys know this? Because when I first found out about it, I was like, why would you do this? Like, why would you make things as confusing as they could ever be? But I mean, it's her world, so she can do whatever she wants. As long as the characters are as good as the ones in the first few books, then I'm okay with this. Yeah, I don't know why I told you guys that. It has nothing to do with tracking the series, but it's just a fun little fact that I didn't know, so I thought I would share with you. I also recently read 2 more volumes of Attack on Titan, so I know I have to update. There we go, yes. So I'm currently on volume 11, but I haven't finished it because there's actually 12 books, which is something that so many of you told me when I posted my August TBR. Because in that video I unboxed, wait, let me get them because they're gorgeous. Okay, if you haven't seen them, please do. But if you're too lazy to go to my previous video, let me just do this. I got volume 10, which, like, come on now. It's oh my god, it matches my nails, let's go. Yeah, it's just gorgeous, and I love that I have already seen this in the anime. So, you know, I'm back to when I first started reading the manga, where I had already seen all that I was reading in the anime. So it was easier for me to understand what was going on, because sometimes I feel like the action panels specifically are a little bit hard to like fully appreciate, because you're just like, okay, it's just people flying in the air. But the anime does such a good job at fully showcasing how badass these characters are. And I mean, the final season of Attack on Titan is just so good, both parts. You know, the first 5 episodes of part 1 were a little bit hard to get through because I just don't care about the Marlians, but when it picks up, it picks up. This volume follows part 1, I believe, like part 1 after the first 5 episodes, and it was just so good. It was so good. There are so many iconic panels that obviously I can't show you guys because they are extreme spoilers. So I'm not going to be spoiling Attack on Titan for you guys today. Yeah, I'm not going to be spoiling Attack on Titan, but this is one of the volumes that I recently read. And then I also read volume 11, which, you know, still pretty, not the bookshelves, still stunning. I think this is Mikasa. Yeah, well, the scarf is not red, but I think it is Mikasa. Interesting. Okay, I don't know why the scarf isn't red, but anyways, please focus on the book. This is yet another stunning cover. And apparently, when I got these, I was like, oh my god, guys, I finished collecting the Attack on Titan omnibus volumes, but actually there's one more that has volumes 33 and 34. That one still hasn't come out. I think it comes out like September 12 or 16, and you best believe I'm going to be getting it as soon as it comes out. Yeah, that was an honest mistake. I really thought this was the very last one because it's so tiny. I don't know why they decided to, you know, separate the last two from this one, but alas, I digress. Stunning, stunning volumes. I'm missing one more and then I will officially be complete with Attack on Titan, which is just insane to me. I still don't know if I want to watch the anime first or if I want to read the manga, and then when the final special comes out, I'll know what's going to happen. I don't know, because I have realized, or like I've noticed, that I appreciate the Attack on Titan anime more than the manga. Like, yeah, the manga has a couple of scenes that the anime does not adapt. Like, there are very few minor changes, and it's always fun to read the manga when you know what happens in the anime, so that you can be like, oh, why didn't they add this? Or why did they change this? You know, it's interesting. But I don't know if I wanna, like, do I wanna go into the final special knowing how it's going to end? Or do I want to let the anime surprise me? But I don't, like, when is the final special coming out? That's the problem. They just keep delaying it, and I don't think I can live with that. So yeah, I have a lot of things to think about. But anyways, let's move on. Yeah, so Yona of the Dawn, I originally had 37 books as total, but they've published quite a few more volumes. I think they're up to volume 41 now. So I still haven't read more volumes. I'm still in volume 35, but I have 6 more volumes to read to get up to date to Yona. So that's exciting. And then moving on to another level of priority, we have One Piece. You know, when I first added One Piece to my series tracker, it wasn't in the very high priority because I wasn't planning on collecting it. But now that I am, now that I've signed away my bank account to Mr. Oda, yeah, I think it's high priority now. Like, it's the only way. So yeah, One Piece is going into the very high priority list. I hate the word priority. It's so hard for me. Priority. It's like, there's like so much blank space, and I hate it. Like, I can say prior, that's okay. But then priority, it's like so weird for my mouth to like, I don't know, it just feels so weird. I'm so sorry, this is very random. Anyways, yes, I read volume 2 out of the 33. And I think it's still ongoing. Like, obviously it's not over because the manga isn't done. There's over like 120 volumes, but it's still not done. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, so far I'm in volume 2. I think the last thing that I have to update is the Scum Villains self-saving system, which I actually finished. I don't know if you saw my July wrap-up, but I read both volumes, like the last 2 volumes of that series. I know there's a 4th volume, but I'm not going to be reading it because it's just a collection of short stories. And I mean, to be honest, after the ending, wait, I didn't read that in July, I read that in August. Yeah, because I haven't talked about it yet. Oh my god, okay, yeah, time is all very confusing to me right now, but I read the last 2 volumes of the Scum Villains self-saving system, and I don't know if you've heard me talk about this series yet, but I was really loving it. I loved how funny it was. I love how it made fun of webtoons and like tropes, and how, what's that word, ridiculous they can be sometimes and absurd. I really love just like the whole tone of the series and like what was going down. But there are some things that happen in the last volume that I felt really uncomfortable reading it. Like, I really did not want that to happen, and it just kind of ruined, like, I just couldn't ship it anymore. And I feel like most of the fun of the series is shipping the 2 characters, and when this specific thing happened, I was like, no, I can never see these 2 characters the same way ever again. So I'm not going to be reading the 4th volume, but I'm still going to say that I completed it because I did complete it. Number 4 is just like special side stories. So I'm gonna move it to finished because I did finish it. There we go. And yeah, I think that's everything that I had to update. So not that bad, just like a couple of series that I had read a few more volumes from. And yeah, I've been doing some work. I've been reading a couple of series. I'm excited. I think for next month, so not August anymore because my August TBR is already, you know, it's a little bit packed, but definitely for September, I think I want to try and read at least one more book from the Green Bone Saga because I already have the 2nd book. I feel like I'm going to like it. I'm kind of feeling myself like wanting to get back in the fantasy bandwagon. I have been reading a lot of fantasy, but this is like a different type of fantasy. I don't know if it's high fantasy or just like adult fantasy or just like mafia fantasy. I don't know what it is about the Green Bone Saga, but I just want to be back into that world. And I have the physical book with me, so I feel like it's time. Like I've had it for a while now and I'm in the mood to read it, so like why not? So I think I'm gonna read the Green Bone Saga because it would also be so satisfying if I could complete that whole series this year because it's just 2 more books and I already have the 2nd one with me. So you know what they say, where there's a will, there's a way. That's all I had to update for now. And I hope you guys are enjoying this vlog so far. I will talk to you when I have something else to say, I guess. Why am I so awkward? Anyways, I'll see you guys later.
Wherever you go, I'm always with you. Protect you.
I feel
we were in the backseat, drunk on something stronger than the drinks in the bar.
Hi, hello my friends. I have some updates for you guys. I really do because yeah, I've read some books. The first book that I read was My Love Mix-Up by Wataru Hinekure. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Probably not. But yes, I read this in one sitting and yesterday I had like this huge headache. So I only picked this up when I started to feel slightly better. And I swear to God, this worked like medicine. It worked. It's like a miracle worker because after I finished reading this manga volume, my headache was gone and suddenly I had no pain. I didn't know what pain even meant because I was so happy and I was just like giggling while I was reading this volume because it's just so cute. It's about this one guy who gets mixed up in like this love triangle that's not really a love triangle, but because of miscommunication, the guy thinks that he's in love with him, but he's actually just covering for his own crush, which is another girl. And then it's just like super confusing, but it's also so funny and just so lighthearted and wholesome. I honestly had such a good time reading this. I ended up giving it 4 out of 5 stars. And it's just really, really cute. I really want to continue reading the rest of the series. I think there's like a total of 8 or 9 volumes. I'm not sure. I have to check that. This is literally exactly what I needed after the very painful day that I had yesterday, and it was just perfect. It was wonderful. And then, of course, you know, today started, and I was like, you know what? I kind of need a little bit of a pick-me-up. So I picked up One Piece Volume 3, the omnibus version, which has volumes 7, 8, and 9. And this includes Sanji's backstory and Nami's backstory. And if you've seen One Piece, if you've read One Piece, and you know about the backstories of these two characters, then you know that this was a very emotional volume, and I just loved it because since I've already seen the anime episodes of this volume, it was so nice to revisit this story and just see how far we've come, because obviously I've been on so many journeys with these characters, and to be reminded of where they started and how they joined the crew, it's just so fun, and it just puts so many things into perspective, and it just makes you think of all the time that has passed, but also it just feels like no time has passed. Like, I don't know, it's crazy. And I just loved every single second. I wish I could show you guys my favorite panel, but it's literally the very last page, so I cannot show this to you guys. But it's just like, even though I've already seen the anime, even though I knew it was coming, I still got chills reading this volume, and I just had such a wonderful time. So yeah, I mean, it's been a long time coming, but I think it's official to say that I'm a One Piece weeb. I would literally die for these characters. I love spending time with them. And honestly, when I'm feeling sad, when I'm feeling stressed, or I'm just having a bad day, I can rely on One Piece to make me feel better, and that's just everything. Now that I finished volume 3, I really want to see if I can read volume 4 before I leave for my trip, which is on Saturday. I mean, I do have a couple of more days between today and Saturday, but I also, you know, like I need to leave a lot of things completed and finished, and like, you know, yeah, I just have a lot of things to do besides reading, so I'm just really hoping that I can finish at least one more volume of One Piece before I leave. I haven't started it, but I did put a bookmark because, you know, the magic, that literally just putting a bookmark inside of a book is magic. It works as a motivator. It makes you want to pick it up and actually use the bookmark, especially if it's a bookmark as cute as this. Like, come on now. This is adorable, and if you're wondering where I got this from, it's from one of my favorite bookmark shops, which is called Moon Chips. I've talked about her before, but I just love Moon Chips so much. I love the quality of the bookmarks. I love her designs. She's always coming out with new designs, so I'm definitely going to be leaving her link down below if you're interested. She has, oh my goodness, she has K-pop bookmarks. She has Jujutsu Kaisen bookmarks. She has so many wonderful bookmarks that you guys should definitely check out. And I just thought I would use it for this one because even though, you know, One Piece is not very Sailor Moon coded, I just love this bookmark so much. So I thought, why not? These are my reading updates, and that means I can update my notes app. Hello. Sometimes I forget that's a thing. It's very hard to live in my brain sometimes because I start all of these different projects and like all of these different things that I have to update throughout the month, and I just kind of forget about them from time to time, and then I'm like, oh, I started that. A recent example of this is when I forgot to update my Goodreads for like maybe 6 or 7 months, and I had to spend literally 2 days inputting every single book that I had read, which, you know, wouldn't be too bad, but the thing is that I had already read like 130 books, so yeah, I had a lot of books to input. But anyways, let's update my August TBR notes app because I finished One Piece Volume 3. So now this is the one that I'm working on, One Piece Volume 4. I still have 2 more books in my August TBR. I don't know if I'll be able to get to them, and that is stressful, but I'm just trying to be kind to myself. I'm trying to not put too much pressure on me because at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. You know what I mean? Like, it's just a silly TBR. The world is not going to end if I don't finish my TBR. But then again, maybe it will. Yeah, it's a fun time up here. That's all I'm gonna say. Apart from my reading updates, I need to tell you guys about my current hyperfixation. It's my most recent one. It's become such a big part of my personality and the way that I speak that it's actually insane just how much I've adopted from watching this show, and that is Succession. I literally watched, I kid you not, I watched season 1, season 2, season 3, and season 4 in 6 days. And each season, except for season 2, has 10 episodes. So that's literally over 40 hours. Wait, no. That's, I think, 39 hours of content that I watched in 6 days. I've never done that before. I've never done that before. And it's insane. It's just crazy. It's one of the best shows that I've seen in a very long time. Like American, not American, but just like non-anime shows. It's been very, very long since I've been so obsessed with a TV show, and I've just devoured every single episode. And I don't know how they do it, but every season just keeps getting better and better and better. And the plot twists, the cliffhangers, the character developments, or the way that these characters are just ruining each other's lives, and the way that mental illness is just, honestly, they're all just very insane and very unhinged and deranged, and they're my type of characters. These are the characters that I love, and it was just such a wild ride. I honestly can't believe that there are no more episodes. Like, what am I supposed to do now with all my free time? I mean, obviously it wasn't supposed to be free time. It wasn't supposed to be free time, but I made it to be, because Succession was just like, I could think of nothing else except watching Succession. Is it healthy? No. Did it make me happy for 39 hours? Heck yeah. So I guess it's worth it. I wouldn't recommend it though. Like, maybe you should space it out and take more time in between seasons so that you could truly like milk the experience, because now I miss it. And now I want to be back in that really just corrupted world of grown babies. I don't know. It was just insane, and I felt like I had to mention it to you guys because, I don't know, like, it was just such a momentous occasion in my life. Like, it's been so long. I think the last show that I was this obsessed with, I don't even know, because obviously I love Heartstopper, and I've also recently watched season 2, which again, incredible, but I don't see myself binging 40 hours of Heartstopper back to back. Yeah, I really can't remember the last time that I did this with a show, but yeah, it was crazy. Anyways, apart from my current TV show Hyperfixation and my reading updates, I've just finished editing a video that you guys would have probably already seen, or hopefully already seen, which is the best books that I've read in 2023 so far. So I'm basically talking about the books that have shaped my 2023, and also the books where I've gotten my personality from, because literally my personality comes from the things that I consume. So that's why after watching Succession for so long, I've adopted certain words and certain slang and like phrases that they say a lot, which is worrisome. You know, it's not the most friendly of phrases to be saying out loud every 5 minutes. So yeah, it's not a habit that I'm hoping that this habit leaves, because, you know, it's not very PG friendly. I didn't think it was going to take me this long to edit it, because I started at like 3 p.m. and it's currently 9 p.m. And yeah, of course I took breaks, and I did like, I was exercising for a while, but the whole process just took so long, and I wanted to do other things today, but I just couldn't. But it's okay, because when I was editing it, sometimes I would find myself with a smile on my face, because I was seeing myself being so happy talking about these books, and I was just so excited, especially when I was talking about One Piece and Devotions and Worakoi. Like, you could literally see the serotonin seeping from my pores, and I don't know, it was just like a very nice way to see myself, I guess. Like, I don't usually like to see myself for long periods of time, but for this video I was just like, damn, she is so happy. So yeah, if you guys haven't seen that video, I would recommend it. Hopefully that's okay to do. Yeah, I'll leave it up here if you guys are interested. I really love that video, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I think for the rest of the night, I think I'm gonna watch maybe 4 or 5 episodes of One Piece, because I do miss them. And now that I've been reading the manga, I miss them even more. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go do that. Maybe get some dinner also, because like, girl dinner. I'm so sorry, that's another thing. Oh my god. Recently, my friends forced me to download TikTok, and my screen time, when I got the notification, I cried. My screen time was up 38%. And this is just TikTok. My screen time was up 38% last week for an average of 4 hours and 30 minutes a day. And you know, that doesn't sound too bad, but let me just tell you how much time I've spent on TikTok. And it's like, it's not even against my will. It's just kind of something that happens, and I hate it. I hate it. Like, I can feel myself wasting time, but I can't stop it. Okay, today isn't that bad. Okay, maybe I'm being a little bit dramatic because it's not that bad. Okay, yesterday, I used my phone for 4 hours and 41 minutes, and I was on TikTok for 1 hour and 39, which is honestly not as bad as I thought it would be. So I'm not that mad. Okay, I don't think it's time to panic yet. Okay, I'm good. Okay, I'm de-spiraling. I'm unspiraling. It's okay, we're okay. This is okay. Anyways, yes, I think now I'm going to go get some dinner, maybe get some water to hydrate myself. Why am I being so awkward? Anyways, I'm gonna go now, but I hope you guys are enjoying the vlog so far, and hello everyone. Look at us with even more reading updates to talk about. I just love it when we have a productive week. Even though it didn't have the best of beginnings, you know, that migraine really took a lot out of me, but it's okay, we bounced back. We're better than ever. Sorry, I can't even say that with a straight face. Anyways, yes, we have some reading updates, and I'm very, very excited because I am liking this book a lot more than I thought I would, and that book is A Room of One's Own, written by Virginia Woolf. I am literally almost done. I think I have about 20 pages left, and it's just been very, yeah, I think insightful is the best word for what I'm feeling when I'm reading this book, because it's basically Virginia Woolf just going off about the patriarchal society that we have been living in since the 1800s, and how this system has been affecting women and their ability to think for themselves and live for themselves, and also how art has been so limited to only men for so long, and when women tried to, you know, take the first steps to also become writers and also become painters and artists of their own right, they had to struggle through a lot of hoops because the society was just not built for them to be independent. And Virginia Woolf is just, you know, dissecting this reality and trying to understand how did we get to this point. It's just like a lot of ideas based on previous experiences and previous evidence. She does talk a lot about Jane Austen and Charlotte Bronte. She quotes Pride and Prejudice and Jane Eyre, which are two of my all-time favorite classics. So honestly, I'm having a great time reading A Room of One's Own, and I think I'm going to be finishing it today. But before I can keep on reading, I do have a couple of things that I need to do today. I need to go to the supermarket and buy things for my trip, which I am leaving very soon, and I'm scared. I always feel like I'm missing something when I'm packing, and that anxiety just never leaves me. Like, not even during the trip, I still feel like I missed something. So that anxiety is just like, you know, it's just there, and I'm trying not to let it ruin my good mood, but like, it's hard, my dude. It's just so hard. Yes, I'm a high functioning anxious person, but that doesn't mean that I don't feel it. So anyways, I've been reading A Room of One's Own, but yesterday I actually finished volume 4 of One Piece. Is this the one that has Sanji's and Nami's? No, okay, that was volume 3. This one is the end of Arlong Park, and then we are just getting into Baroque works. Yeah. Zoro is the MVP. He really does have quite a lot of good moments here, but also Luffy at the beginning when he's doing his stuff in Arlong Park. Yeah, that's just unbeatable so far. And then of course we meet Laboon, which is just like, come on now. You can't read this story and not fall in love with this silly, goofy whale who misses his friends. And I'm excited to continue the rest of the volumes. I do have 2 more volumes to read, so I'm so happy that I have so many volumes that I can just sit down and binge read. Obviously, I've already seen this story in the anime, but it just hits different when you read it in its manga version, and I'm just having so much fun. It just hits different, okay? And I'm just having so much fun. So I read this yesterday, and I have also made the decision to not read Vampires of El Norte this month. I just feel like it would be a perfect book for October. So I'm going to be putting myself first. I'm going to just disregard my TBR and just leave this for October, because I just know I'm going to enjoy it 10 times more than if I would read it right now in the middle of summer when it's like 90 degrees outside. So yeah, I'm gonna wait for the cooler months. I mean, I am in the Dominican Republic and we don't actually get seasons. Yeah, fall for us is literally just summer. So I don't know what I'm talking about. It's just more like a mindset, you know what I mean? Since everybody on the internet is going to be talking about fall and Halloween and spooky season, my heart and my brain is going to be like, okay, yes, it's spooky season. Vampires, let's go. So yeah, I'm not going to be reading this month, but I am still very, very excited, which means that the only book I have left on my official TBR is North and South by Elizabeth Gaskell. I still haven't started it because I started A Room of One's Own and I'm just really liking that one. So maybe after I get back from my trip, I'll pick this one up, but that's next week. So for now, I think those are going to be all of my reading updates. I feel like I had a pretty good reading week, if I do say so myself. I read 3 manga volumes. I'm reading a really good non-fiction. Is it fiction? It's like an essay sort of type of thing that Virginia Woolf is doing. But yeah, I've just been reading really good stuff that makes me really happy, and it makes me think, and it just gets me out of my head. So that's always good. And I've also been watching One Piece at night with my beautiful friend Sunny. Sunny, if you're watching this, love you so much. I honestly don't know how long this vlog is going to be because I feel like I've talked about so many different things. So hopefully you guys are still enjoying it. Hopefully it's been a good time, but I think it's time to end it, don't you think? Honestly, the only things that I have missing are the errands that I have to run for my trip, and maybe just take some time for myself to just decompress from the stress of being alive. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this vlog. Let me know in the comments below what you thought. What are you currently reading? What are you currently watching? If you have any recommendations for what my next hyperfixation should be after Succession, I am all ears. I am looking for TV show recommendations at the moment. So yes, please leave them down below. I would love to hear your recommendations. Thank you so much for watching. If you're still here, please remember to say it with me: like, subscribe, and leave a comment. It really helps my channel out and it helps me know that you guys enjoy videos like this so that I can keep doing them. I also have a Patreon where I post exclusive content. I host reading sprints and readathons and a monthly book club. I also have a podcast that I run with my sister. So if that is something that sounds interesting to you, the link is down below. As always, I would love to have you join my army of premium simpers. If you're still here, you're one of the very lucky few to hear me say that I am so proud of you. You are doing amazing, sweetie. And I hope we have an incredible rest of the week whenever we're seeing this. So I love you and I will definitely be seeing you next time. Bye.
Hey Jimmy, you nice. Keep going.